I meant to do this live, honestly, um, hours ago. I've been resting, baby been resting. Well, she's up now. But she was resting before. I was resting before. I was resting when she was resting, basically, like she's supposed to do. Her first day of daycare is tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus. I get to go out without a stroller. I haven't been in a while. Well, I did it twice when I went to camp, but I still had KK with me. It's just to be by yourself, be free, just have a little bit of you time. Is like, 'cause if I don't have one, I still have the other. So it's like, well, I went to the mayor's thing the first time. Second time, I didn't bring her with me. The first time, I didn't have no kids with me, but I was doing work. Like, you know, I just want to be free. Not free without my kids ever. I'm just like, you need some you time. If you don't know, now you know. When you're a parent, you need to have some you time. Um, let's get a little time to relax. I do that at nighttime, but I feel like I still need time to they're somewhere safe. They're getting fed. Hopefully, nobody's abusing my kids. And I bought a whole damn new tripod. I should have just put this on the tripod and called it a day, but I didn't bother. Um, oh my god, adulting is adulting. So I don't know if I put it in this video or I put it in a different video about my washing machine. If you don't know, I've had washing machine problems. The second year I got it, I had it for since 2018. So 2 years after, in 2020, they've been giving me problems. Honestly, probably before 2020. I remember I used to wash, and the water used to come out of it because it wasn't pumping out properly. So this thing been happening probably the same year I freaking got it. To be honest, I used to get my floor used to stay getting wet. I used to have to be cleaning up, because sometimes I didn't realize like what happened was I used to think it looked like the load was done. It was saying done, and I'll open the door and I'll walk away, and then when I come back, there's a puddle of water on the floor. Than that, or because if you don't know, I live in Nigeria, so you have to put the washing machine stuff connected to the sink. When that happens, sometimes the guy didn't connect the thing with the brought the water out and connect to the sink part, like the faucet part itself. It will jump out of my sink and land on my floor, and my whole kitchen, half my kitchen will be full of water because I'll be in the you don't watch your washing machine like. I never grew up doing that. Like you put it in there, you come back when you think it's done, and. But my house is small, so it's not like I live in a house and like the washing machine is downstairs and upstairs, right? So it's been a time, and mind you, it rinses and washes. So half of that water was on the floor, just I'm mopping my life away. It was just a mess. I'm happy that don't happen no more because I just rubber banded. I did that. Yeah, apparently, there's something you could buy to make it kind of better. I put a rubber band around it. It's been working for about 2-3 years. No, like 2 years. So I've been good to go. I hear the baby jumping in the stroller. In the crib, and the thing is notifying me that somebody's moving. Just a baby. But so now this washing machine. All right. So I bought this washing machine new from PC Richards and Son. If you don't know, they sell like electronics. I think they sell couches too. Actually, they sell a lot of different stuff in their store. Um, I bought it from there, and this fan has fans me all day. I'm so happy. I want to get an AC. It's like AC is not important to me more than a washing machine right now. Like the washing machine saved my life in this freaking quarantine because people have to go outside and wash their clothes in the house. I have that option. I had to wash. I wash my clothes in my house with my washing machine. I don't like washing clothes with my hand. That's not what I do. And I only wear my clothes once. People wear their clothes plenty of times, so whatever. Not that I wear things one time and that's it. That's it. Um, so I bought it from this place. I didn't get a warranty. For some reason I thought I did. I don't know. It's been 4 years. It's 4.5 years at this point. I'm not gonna remember. And it's been giving me trouble, like I told you, for a while now. So the guy told me what we can do for you, like it was like a favor. We can send somebody over to your house to check out your washing machine for $200. Not 75, 200. And he said to tell you what's wrong with it. That's not included fixing nothing. No parts, no nothing. Just to tell me what's wrong with it. Not to fix it. So you have to end up making 2 trips. And he said it might cost you up to $200 more. $200 and more basically to pay to to get it fixed. I have an LG washing machine. Honestly, I bought a washing machine with a steamer on it, not knowing what a steamer does. I never use it. I think I used it once, but I wasn't probably using it the right way because the guy was like, I was like, what the hell is the steamer even really for? He's like, oh, for stains. We don't get stains on our clothes. Like, we don't wear our clothes multiple times. We don't do enough stuff to get dirty. We don't. Like, even Katanya playing soccer, her clothes don't look dirty after because it's not even real, not even real grass. So, um, our clothes don't get dirty like that to be, you know. So I paid for that extra cost for no reason and not knowing. Like, honestly, I went into it just young and dumb at this point. Um, I wasn't that young, but I just didn't know about, like, I had nobody teaching me these things. I just kind of learned on my way. Like, I've been doing my life, just learning. Like, since I was a kid, like, I was a kid who got all the tools in life. Like, I've given my daughter. I kind of had to get the tools by myself. You would think, be raised with your parent in your house, your mom, that you would have these tools. I didn't get these tools. So, I kind of raised myself. My mother's a hard worker, but we just never got along, and she wasn't the greatest. But I guess she did the best with what she has. People say, it is what it is. Not the point. So now I have to buy another washing machine. The guy told me it's $700 is the cheapest one, but sometimes always getting cheapest is not the best. But I guess it depends what it is. I would look on Best Buy's website to see what they have. And I saw one for like 60 something, and basically you put it in tax probably like $700 to $800, which is good, whatever. I got a front loading washer. I don't like top loading washers, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like top loading washers. I had one growing up. I really don't like them. Granted, I didn't wash my clothes growing up, but I had it in my house. I'm a hot mess. Don't judge me, judge your mom, your sister, your brother. They ain't your little dog at home, little fighter, okay? So now I have to buy a washing machine. So now my other conundrum is getting this washing machine out. If you don't know, I also want to move. It's like so much, like you want to do so much and so much you can't even do because you gotta save money, you gotta do all these things, you gotta be in like, it's a lot, right? So I'm trying to find a scrap yards. 'Cause apparently, I was trying to find if anybody knows, hey, whoever's watching, how you doing? Um, People buy scrap metal, people do all these things. That's telling me my alarm for KK. So I was thinking probably sell this. All right, let me clear it up because even when I said to this girl that I was talking to, she said, "Oh, you're gonna try to sell a washing machine?" And I talked like, "No." And the KK the other day when I was talking about it, KK was like, "You gonna sell it broke?" I'm like, "No." I'm not gonna sell somebody a broken washing machine. That's just mean. I would not do that. I want to sell the washing machine to a place who takes like broken down washing machines and they'll fix it up and they'll resell it to somebody, or sell it to a scrapyard. The problem is I found 2 places that will take the washing machine, and one place said they'll give me 8 cents a pound. Other place said they give me 6 cents a pound, which is wonderful. I have a large washing machine. It's huge. If you have not seen it in the videos yet. If you probably seen my cooking videos, because my daughter's videos, or KK and mom, whatever channel I have, and you'll see it in the background because it's where the camera's face is swayed towards the window, and the washing machine is towards the window, right? Whatever. So, I was gonna say, problem is they don't do pickup, and I don't drive, so I don't know what to do. It's like I want to sell it to at least get some money back on this thing, or if I live in New York City, guys, if anybody knows anybody in New York City who will scrap it or buy it and then fix it up and then sell it to somebody else, I don't mind. Like, I just want to have my house and I also want my money because I'm trying to save, I'm trying to do all these things. It's like, I'm not gonna get all these things that I need to get done before September. I need a washing machine. I need a washing machine. I have 3 people living in this house. We have to wash clothes. I have to go to the laundromat. I'm like, I hate going to, like, this one thing I hate going to the laundromat. When I bought this washing machine, it was the best investment I made in this house. Like, that and then my air fryer is probably, like, next. But I have to, like, I need a washing machine. People want me other, like, I need this. I like, people we having, when they get in apartments, I need a, what do you call it? Was that thing that washes the dishes? I need that. I'm like, I don't know if I used to wash the dishes by hand, but whatever. I guess I never grew up like that. I don't know. And apparently you have to wash it before you even put it in the dishwasher. So I'm like, what's the point? You might as well just finish washing it in the damn sink or whatever. I don't know. But that's not an investment for me. I need a washing machine. I also need a dryer, but Nike doesn't allow you to have dryers, so I am kind of just handicapped in that way. And it takes forever for things to dry. And when the thing, like, think about it also, my washing machine, let me just start it over again. Like, I have to wash things 1,000 times for it to actually wash, to get all the water out. The problem is that the water's not leaking out. So it takes me, I'm not even over exaggerating, probably 50 times of me pressing this damn button for it to dry out all the liquid or whatever it's gonna do. Because then I'm also washing a lot of soap. Like, it's just a lot. And I'm not making, I need to look for another job. I'm like, I need more money. I need to make more money to be able to afford the things that I want. And it's like, I want another job that pays a lot, but I don't have to do a bunch of hours a week. Like, and you might say, what are you talking about? A lot of the jobs that I have now pay pretty all right, and I work a little bit of hours a week. But I do work, especially for the podcast stuff. I'll be on that Twitter looking for people and doing the background work. Cause like you might think it's just easy. No, you got to do a lot of reading. Which I hate reading, but I do because that's for my job. Um, a lot of messaging people and things like that. Yada yada bang bang. Um, so yeah, it's just when I was a child. When I was a child, and my voice sounds like a hot mess. So when I was a child, I want to be adult so bad. Because where I lived was horrible. I just hated living there. I hated being there. I hate everything about it. I still do. So I'm not gonna change that. But it's just like I wish I had people teaching me better things. So when I got into adulthood, it wasn't be like so shocking or so daunting or But I've always been that person. I think if I was a strong will already, or just like a person who just go out there and find information or things like that. Ooh, I know they give out free ACs in, I want to say Brooklyn. I might look that up. I should have qualified for the free AC at this point, like, girl. But when I need a car drive to get home, like, ACs are not, you know, I can't just put it in my hand like, oh, let's go home. I gotta put it in something and take it home. Gotta drive. I don't have a car. I don't like Ubers. I don't like if you don't. I don't like taxi. I don't like cars in general, but I don't like taxis. I've been in them. Um, trains are fine, but with the crime in New York City, do you want to go on a train at this point? At this point, God just needs to give us teleportation of some wings and go. What if I just started growing wings? That'd be creepy but cool. Um, I don't know. It's just like it's a lot, and I need a washing machine. It's like something I need. Like I need a wash. Like I don't need. I mean, sorry, I need a washing machine. So it's like I have no choice. But I'm really trying to save. Like I'm really been trying to get better. Like I don't know if you watch my videos. I want to say last year or whatever, early last year about me trying to save. Da, da, da. I'm really trying to save. I'm really trying to really, do what I got to do for my family. I wanted the best for my kids. Um, yeah, and I plan to have more kids. I'm planning to do more fostering and things like that, and I need more space for those things. I can't even get any boys in because I don't have the space for boys. Um, even if what I'm hearing about these boy children. All right, let's start off. I did a lot of babysitting in my day. I did a lot of daycare work in my day. It's much different when you daycare, when you have your own kids. When they get on your nerves, if you say your kids don't get on your nerves, you're a liar. Your kids gotta get on your nerves because they're people. You're people and they're people, and people get on each other's nerves. So let's be honest, they can get on your nerves, but you love them to death. Like you lie down your life for them, but they'll get on your nerves. Like they'll get you to the part where you don't pull out your hair, but you love them. Like you put down your life. If God man come for you first, and come for me pitney. All right, but it can be a lot. But I put out my life for my baby. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, I'm just talking at this point. I gotta put my clothes on and go to KK too. I put on some shorts today. Shorts is on. I was on no booty shorts. Like in New York, once it get hot, because people come out with basically they shorts up to they booty nibs and they shirts up to they pram prams. So and if they look, they have a shirt on. The other day she had a bra on and and she had shorts on, and she had like a little jacket over her waist. I'm like, and it wasn't even that hot outside. Like I'm like, sis, it was a Sunday. On the Lord's Day, we coming out half dressed, and she wasn't going like maybe she was going to the beach because the train she was going on was a direction to the beach. So maybe I don't know, but people have to go to the beach in New York to be half naked. So if you don't know now, you know. New Yorkers will come outside. Long as 70 degrees, you're coming outside, booty shorts, nibs out. Boys, girls, anybody alike. So it don't matter. It don't matter. So I've been lapsing on my allergy medication, right? I know how my allergies is. Because I take allergy shots, I'm like, oh yeah, it's doing this thing. I think the reason why my allergies been staying at bay is because I've been taking my medicine consistently. Okay, I played myself. I've been slowing down and being lazy on my allergy snorters, my allergy pumps, right? Snorts like I'm doing drugs. I'm not. That's not my life. Um, and I realized without those pumps, I take 2 pumps. Without those pumps, and I take it at least consistently. My allergies are doing a hot mess. So I need to. I take my allergy shots once a week now. That's if you. I want to do an update. That's it's an update enough. Thank you for the thumbs up. Um, I take allergy pills every day. I take allergy shots once a week. You might say this is overkill, but no, my body's allergic to a lot of like, especially now. My allergies. I don't have to be sick in bed. That's how bad it is. If you don't ever watch my videos, I have to be. It's like I have the flu. Like my allergies get really, really bad. I can't function, and I got 2 kids. I have to function like, and one of them is really young, so it's not like a kick. Go put it in the air fryer to eat. Go bathe yourself. The baby is 1 years old. She can't do all that. So I gotta be functioning. And as I got older, it got worse. So I have to make sure I take care of myself and things like that. I didn't get a root canal. Not even the point. Maybe it's too far for root canal. Rather than pulling this whole teeth out, I hope not. My fault. My mom, technically my mom's fault because she started me off on going to the dentist damn freaking late. I'm not gonna digress in that, but when your first time going to the dentist at 10 years old, that's a problem. Like, and when you get there, they say, "Oh, you have cavities." Not one, you have 9 at 10. Obviously, I was brushing my teeth probably. Like, you might say that's your fault, but like, I'm a child. So that's my mother's fault. Like, let's be honest. My daughter, so far, has not have no cavities. Thank you, Jesus. I make sure she washes her teeth all the time. And when she tell me she washes, I'm like, no, wash it again, sis. I want you to be there longer. Really get those back teeth because get them. That's when my teeth got bad after too. Like the front ones and the side ones are better, are good. The back ones were the thing, the food and candy, and I ate a lot of candy as a kid. That's where the problem was. So, yeah, I'm sure that my daughter, she got 2 different toothbrushes if she want to use them. She got options. Brush the hell out of them teeth, baby girl. 'Cause I know how it is. That I'm like, do you see mommy teeth? All right then. Like, it's not a pretty thing if people drilling like get shotty and drilling your mouth. I got time. I got time. When I was a kid, I actually liked it. I don't know why. I was very weird. I like needles. Don't come for me. I sound crazy, but I like needles, so I didn't mind them going in my mouth like that. But now I'm like, I'm for the doctor, so yeah. Like I was a popping kid. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was like so much better. Like I could take things so much better as a child. I reverted. I feel like I'm right now. I'm like childlike. I should have been what I am like now with certain things. I should be like when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I should be what now. Let me say this. So it should kind of switched, but it's too late now. We gonna do. We gonna do. Um. So yeah. KK started going to the dentist at 2 years old. Like I used to use. They use the one like they say usually most 2 year olds they don't use like the regular toothbrushes to clean their teeth. They use using the electric one because at the house we had one so she wasn't scared of it. Some kids are, but I make them clean that bad boy out. She has an appointment coming up too, so because they had to cancel. I was canceling. And I have to go to Queens to get her teeth done. You might say why you go to Queens? That's what her. She was technically born on the Long Island Queens area, so all her doctors are in Queens. So you might say she switched it. She did have one doctor in Brooklyn in case we had emergencies or whatever, that I know of. But she's not a sickly kid. She does get stomach aches, but she gets gas. Not okay. But she's not a sick kid, so I just make her go to Queens every 1 year, check up, blood work, and that's it. So, yeah. She got her teeth done probably twice. I would say once or twice a year. With on a things that kind of chopped up a there, but be back on track with her and me, kind of on track. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm gonna think about this washing machine. It's like, so yeah. So the washing machine because they don't drink out the water properly, the clothes are like when the washing machine when it dries out the clothes, like it's not fully dry, but it's like it wrings out enough that you'll be good to go. Because it doesn't wring it out, and I want to see when I used to wash my hand when I used to wash clothes by hand in Jamaica, when I wring it out, I didn't wring it out the best because water still be in it. So my ex or people in my family who was helping me wash clothes, or his family technically, will have to go behind me, wring out the clothes for me better because I wasn't wringing it out. Like I would try my best to wring it out. I don't know if it's a technique they have or because they've grown up doing it all their life, but I only did that only summer times, and I hate I can tell you I hate washing clothes by hand. No, panty not me wash by hand. That is not my thing. Alright. I don't wash nothing by hand. Unless if you have your little lady parts a month, those things. I wash things by hand like that. But other than that, I don't wash nothing by hand. That's not what I do. That's not my first thing. You hear that little beeping sound? That's telling me it's not done. And that the water's not coming out. So I have to press the button again. So far, I've been on this live. I have pressed the washing machine. It's the second time. So I have to do that until all the water comes out. And it's very annoying. Because I just give up. I tell KK to do it. And then it gets going. And then because it didn't wring it out, I have to wring it out by hand. But I wring it out by hand, but it's not wringing out good enough. So the clothes took before a long time to dry. So now it takes even longer to dry now. So I'm like, when I go on vacation, I'm going to have to make sure I wash my clothes from the beginning of July to make sure I can have it for the time I'm going. Or just go to the laundromat and wash like a load of clothes I know I'm going to need for the trip. I have clothes that I bought the other day for KK and the baby. And it's still in the washing machine washing. Like, I literally bought this clothes on Friday. The clothes aren't done yet. Like, I've been washing these clothes since Friday. It's so annoying. I don't know what to do. Anyway, that's what my life is up to right now. That's what is going on. And thank you for watching.